Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm TomTuffnuts coming at you with a music performance done live by Sir Elton John and George Michael. Now, while neither of them have ever been on this channel, this is a special request from Christina asking us to check out the song Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. Pretty sure I've heard this song. It sounds familiar just by the title alone. And research tells me that this was originally done by Elton John in 1974, and George Michael and Elton John performed this together. I believe it was in 1985, and then coming to this concert here at Wembley. I hope I'm right on that. That this is the performance from Wembley in '91 with George Michael, who unfortunately passed away back in 2016. While I am very unfamiliar with George Michael, I do know that he was a very iconic singer and part of Wham, which everybody knows Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, right? I would hope so, but I am very much more familiar with Elton John. I've heard many of his hits throughout growing up, hearing it all over the radio, as well as being a big fan of Lion King when I was a young child back in the 90s. Um, Beautiful music that man has written, but kind of step more into, I don't know if I've ever heard Elton John specifically sing live. I know I haven't heard George Michael sing live, but this will be interesting because I do really enjoy listening to live performance because it kind of shows what they can do out of the studio, how close they are to the original. Just you can really appreciate their music a lot more. But I don't know what to expect here. I'm hoping it's probably gonna be an insane performance. We won't know until we dive in here. But before we do, ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget to do me a favor. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. That way I know you enjoy listening to this type of content, and we can continue reacting to whether it be Elton John, George Michael, or whoever you guys want to request here on the channel. That is always appreciated. So thank you so much for that. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. George Michael and Elton John performing Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. Do it. I don't know how loud it needs to be.
I can't lie, no more of your darkness. All my pictures seem to fade to black and white.
Definitely sounds familiar.
I'm growing tired, and time stands still before me.
Great voice.
Frozen here on the ladder of my life. It's much too late to save myself from falling.
It's gonna turn it up a lot more.
This
is good.
And chased your way all life. But you misread my meaning when I met you.
You can 100% tell that this man is extremely passionate about what he's singing. While this might not be his own original, just like his movement, as well as his facial reactions, even though he's got these awesome sunglasses on, you can tell how much he is into this song, his devotion to this song, and to his fans. I mean, there is, I mean, just this alone right here. I hope I'm right that this is Wembley, and I'm sorry if that's wrong. That's a lot of people, and they are cheering. I can guarantee you the crowd is a lot louder than what it sounds like in this video, more than likely. But so far, his vocals are like crystal clear, like beautiful. It's so clean, and his range is pretty wild so far. But um, I don't know. Let's get to the chorus. I know I've heard this song. It sounds so familiar to me. Maybe it'll be the chorus that gives it to me.
Close the door and let me blind the light. Don't let the sun go down on me.
I remember this.
Although I search myself, it's always someone else I see.
Damn.
I just allow a fragment of your life to wander free. But losing everything is like the sun going down on me.
I didn't know he was this good. He is ridiculously good. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Elton John. I can't find
Oh yeah.
over and over lie.
Now for those people that aren't familiar with Elton John is a major icon. He was huge in the 70s, 80s. I mean, he's been huge for however 4 or 5 decades now. Just massive. His voice is extremely like unique. Everyone knows if you hear an Elton John song, you know exactly who Elton John is. You recognize his voice right away because he has so much power and emotion behind his voice and his dictation of or his diction of when he's singing. His enunciation, everything. It's so easy to recognize this man. But like this guy, not only is he a phenomenal singer, a great songwriter, he is an entertainer. Go see some of like I watched a video called Rocket Man that came out. I want to say like maybe 2 years ago. It was kind of like a video biography of his story, and man, really really cool. Learned a lot in there. But he wore some pretty wild clothing and whatnot. But that's a form of entertainment in a way, and like that kind of gets himself out there more, away from everybody else. Doesn't matter. His music's incredible, but I love listening to this man. His music's just amazing to me. But let's keep going. But that was a cool way to introduce him from George Michael. Obviously, you could hear the crowd go nuts, so we'll just kind of back it up to that point. But so far, George Michael slayed it. Elton John's about to slay it. I'm hoping that there's some that they come together. I feel like that's got to happen. That would be kind of like the climactic part of this song. But we'll see. We'll see. But two forces for sure here in the music industry. Wow.
Mr. Elton John. I can't find over and over lie. You see me walk, I see the way I feel. Don't discard me, baby, no. Just because you think I'm in your heart. Just because you think I'm in your heart. No, but these cuts I had, cuts
Damn,
I
dude.
had, they love to help me. Oh, don't let the sun go down on me. Although I search myself, it's always someone else I see.
They sound perfect.
I just allow a fragment of your life to wander free.
I can't see it.
It's like the sun going down on me.
incredible showmanship. Wowee. Wowee. Jeez. I mean, I gotta say, without a doubt, like I said, I love live performances. Um, but to see a performance by these two titans together is a blessing. Uh, and at the same time, um, hard to listen to. Even though I'm not like I don't know a lot about George Michael. I didn't listen to much of his music, but to hear this voice now in its entirety, um, and then to know that he passed away about 5 years ago, 5 6 years ago, lose that is very very disappointing. I know Elton John, I believe, still does perform. Um, but this was hands down one of the best performances I have ever seen. I think that this is all the way back in the 1991. I mean, we didn't have the technology then as we do now, as far as like how a lot of bands kind of have backtracks as far as like sampling and whatnot of vocals not actually performed live. It's kind of like a filler, as well as like auto tune and all that stuff. I'm not going to touch on auto tune because it does have certain uses that are appropriate. That isn't make you be better. Um, but- dude, that is a wild performance. And like I said, there Elton John is such an entertainer, and I can notice with George Michael right in the first verse with him that he was an entertainer as well. Um, very easy for them to make the crowd feel part of what they're doing, and I think that is a very, very powerful talent when it comes to being a performer like these two. But to put them together, oh my god, dude! Wow, just absolutely exceptional, amazing, and brilliant. Beautiful song. This will definitely go on my own personal playlist because it is incredible to listen to. That's for sure. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this reaction, but more importantly, hopefully you enjoyed the two incredible musical geniuses hear what they do best and work together and collaborate together on something so incredible. Um, and just beautiful to listen to. And I'm appreciative that I got to have that opportunity recommending this to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed Mr. George Michael as well as Elton John performing Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me live from Wembley in 1991. Incredible. Man, one of the best I've heard, without a doubt. But we hope to catch you next time, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the way out. We will see you soon. If you have any requests, put them on down below, as well as tell me your thoughts of what you thought about this performance, because it was amazing. I mean, it was amazing. But we'll see you again, everybody. Take care. Be safe. Goodbye. TomTuffnuts signing off.